guys, what's up? It's Kayla. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Thanks for being here. So for today's video, I'm giving you guys a little apartment-ish basement tour. For those of you who don't know, which most of you probably don't, for the last year and a half since I left New York City and moved back to Michigan, I have been living at my aunt's house in the basement, which is a fully finished apartment. Basically, it has a bathroom, 2 rooms, a full kitchen. Like, it's truly a separate apartment. And she could have rented it out, but she never really was comfortable doing that. So she offered for me to stay here when I was leaving New York and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So super grateful to my Aunt Gert for allowing me to live here. And I've lived here now for a year and a half. I think maybe a little bit over a year and a half. And that was kind of the plan, was to live here for like a year and a half to 2 years and pay down some credit card debt and build up some savings and just get my money right. So very blessed to be in that situation and be able to do that. I know that is super not always the case, to be able to have a family member that can really help you, you know, get your stuff together and just really be supportive or have the extra space or whatever it may be. Like, I know it's, you know, not always common. So very grateful to my aunt for allowing me to stay here for very cheap, so I could get my money together and just kind of figure out my next move and not feel super rushed. And it's been a true blessing. But now that it is sadly time for me to move on to my next chapter. Well, sadly, but also exciting. I did sign the lease on a new apartment. I'm moving in 3 weeks from the time I'm recording. I don't know when this video is gonna go up, but I am moving downtown Detroit. I have my very first 2-bedroom apartment ever that I have ever got, like all for me. And I am very excited. So the saving and the getting my credit right and all of that, it definitely paid off. And I'm just like so excited. But before I leave, as is tradition with my last apartment, I wanted to show you guys the space that I've been living in and just kind of do a tour also for my own memories, because this year and a half, like, I don't know, it meant a lot to me. And to be able to have this space and really make it my own when it was literally just a completely empty basement, it's been really fun. And it's definitely been like a unique challenge, but also really cool because I've never had this much space. Who knows when I'll ever have this much space again. But no, I really enjoyed figuring out how to work the space and make it my own and make it feel like me. So yeah, I definitely would love to hear what you guys think of this space in the comments. A lot of friends and family who have been here always say this is so much space, I would never leave if I were you. And I get it, it is so nice, and to be able to be, you know, with my family is incredible. But you know, at the same time, I am 31 and I have lived on my own, so that's another thing. When you live alone, it can be hard to go back and live with family. So even though it's been amazing, it's been so you know, we get along so well, it's just, you know, it's time. There's no reason for me to not be supporting myself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being on my own again. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys the background story about why I am living in a basement. But yeah, let's get into the tour. I just literally walked around holding my camera and explaining random things, but it's a super chill tour. I didn't really take as much time as I did with my last apartment because I'm just all over the place. I definitely need to start packing. I've been decluttering and cleaning out my closet for over a week now and I'm tired, but I really got to get going packing. So I wanted to make sure I filmed this video before I start putting everything in boxes. And yeah, I just wanted it to be chill and kind of for the memories. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah, make sure you comment below what your thoughts are. So we'll start with the living room. This build-in I love because it gave me so much space to do tons of like fun decorating and just like have a home for all my little knickknacks. So yeah, we just have a few things I've collected from trips or been given to me. And there is my best friend Kimu, who passed away, love you, and my grandma who also passed away, so I like to keep them with me. I always have lo-fi playing in the background when I'm like cleaning and stuff, so such a little vibe. I often have candles burning, and this is my little electric fireplace. I'm obsessed with her. Got it from Amazon. Some more of my little keepsakes and personality. Some little Polaroid photos of my friends. Again, some of the stuff that's given to me. And yeah, I love a disco ball. Fun fact, I actually didn't read a lot for years, and this year I got really into reading. And this stack right here is all the books I've read so far this year. So I'm gonna hit my goal of 10 books, like basically halfway through the year. So I'm really excited about that. Over here we have a mess of cords and some extra blankets. My little cousin used to sleep on my couch all the time, so I always keep extra blankets, especially for her. And then my couch and all my pillows, mostly from my old apartment. So if you've seen that video, then a lot of this will look familiar. This chair I've had for so many years and it's so comfy. I just got this bow pillow from Urban Outfitters. I'm worried it's kind of holiday vibes, but I like it for all year. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This little side table I thrifted when I was driving through Kentucky, and I just thought it was so unique and I had to have it. No regrets. This little candy jar is actually from Five Below. I think it's just the cutest thing. And then these Eternity roses I've had for years, so they're expensive, but they were gifted to me for free, so that's always nice. Then we have my little outfit of the day mirror. And over here is just like a little sitting area that I actually do not ever sit in. But I already had this furniture from my old balcony. So TBD if I'll use this at all in the next apartment. But it's a cute little setup. Literally it's just a home for my plants. The bottom one down there is fake because it gets no sunlight. My monstera, this is the first plant that I've taken care of that is thriving. So I love her dearly. On the other hand, we have this palm that is struggling very hard, but she is not dead. So I thought she was completely dead. And then I trimmed all of these like dead brown branches, except for this one, because this one sadly was in the best shape. So I left that one, but I trimmed the rest. And this one is a brand new baby. So it is coming back to life. I think it just really needs to start all over again, but we have hope for her. So send her good vibes. So as I mentioned, I'm in a basement. So when you come down the stairs, this is like, I guess my entryway. We have my little coat rack, again from my old apartment. And I just keep some of my regular shoes and slippers and jackets here, purses. Oh, also part of the entryway, my little doormat, and then a little bit more decor. Over here, I almost missed my bar cart. So do have a pretty stocked bar cart. This is also where I keep my favorite wine glasses. This shot glass I got from a bar in Miami, and I'm a sneakerhead, so I'm obsessed with it. I also love this glass that I just found at Home Goods like a month or so ago. Ugh, it was so cute. I just felt I needed it. Haven't used it yet. And this little mirror that I got from Target says the world is yours. I just think it's a cute little piece to have in the home. Over here, not that exciting, we have the trash can, the robot vacuum, some bags, and then I do recycle bottles, so that is what this is for. I was tired of them being in like ugly bags on the floor, so I got that from Amazon. And then over here in the kitchen, we have all of my travel magnets. I know it's like cringy or chuggy to some people, but I love my travel magnets, so I am fine with that. And some wedding invitations, some cards from my birthday that I just really liked, so I left them up. And we have this Our Place like Instant Pot thing, and it's so good. I love using that thing. I also have a pink air fryer and my cereal dispenser, which, fun fact, the only cereal I ever eat is Crunch Berries. So the other side is filled with Goldfish. Again, I'm probably repeating a lot of things from my last apartment tour, but you know, I guess I haven't changed too much in the last couple years. Then we have the Google Home, which often is playing music. And yeah, nothing super exciting over here. My coffee maker and my coffee cups. Here is more of a full view of the basement. As you can see, it's very open and I do get light, which is nice. I skipped over this. I have this little table, and I bought this because I already had the bar stools because I used to have a kitchen island and I didn't want them to go to waste because I really like the bar stools. So I got this cute little table. And then we have our little bathroom. It is all peach decor, which is also, again, like what I had in my old apartment, and it will be all coming to the new one as well. I found this really cute hand soap on sale, but I love the like pink and peachy vibes. This is over the toilet storage actually, but I didn't need it over the toilet because, as you can see, I have a lot of space. So I put this rolling cart here, and it actually was perfect for beauty product storage. And then this is my perfume bottle collection. I do use a lot of these, but some of these are actually empty, fun fact, because I just love pretty perfume bottles, so I keep them. Yeah, we have my little peachy decor, and there are just like contacts and glasses. And then this Kimoji peach perfume has its own special spot because it's just so on theme, so. Over here is this odd little corner. It's not very aesthetic, but I do keep my beauty fridge, like toilet paper and paper towels. This is just like random headbands, and like this is like a scarf that I sleep in at night. So just like random, more random like beauty products. And then down there I keep like towels and stuff. Over here we have a standing shower and some more peach decor, and yeah. We have another room which I use as the office. So it is a little bit dark in here. There is a window, but there is like an awning over it, so it is pretty dark in here. But I do work in here and I get a lot done in here. So these drawers are literally just filled with like electronic type stuff and camera stuff and cords. So I don't love this thing. I don't think I need it in the new apartment, but I do have to figure out storage for my cords and stuff. So we'll see. I recently got into Funko Pops. These are my first ones. So I want to collect more like specifically black characters. So love that. This little space heater because sometimes I'm freezing down here. So I'm really proud of this little wall. I think it's so me, it's so cutesy. This is my record player. I do like to play records sometimes while I'm working. My most recent record I've bought is Doechii, so I've been mostly listening to this one lately. Also, just want to shout out, these are some of my favorite coffee table books. They're kind of hidden over here, so I'll probably move them somewhere else when I get to my new apartment, but I love that these are all kind of like sneaker and streetwear inspired books. And yeah, some are a lot of like New York City representation because I did live there for like over 6 years, 7 years, so I still love New York and just is a lot of my personality. So this is Suchai, one of my favorite artists, and I just love like, I don't know, I love like weird pretty, kind of girly, but still edgy art like that. This purple cabinet, it's so funny. This was actually a cabinet that was brown and ugly and on the wall down here, but my aunt, who is very handy, took it down, put wheels on it, and painted it for me. And now I use it as random storage. So yeah, she's awesome. Over here we have my old magazine collection. I cannot part with them. I get rid of some every time I move, but as a journalist, I just like have to keep some magazines. And then over here we have the famous sneaker wall that has grown over the years and been a part of my last 2 or 3 apartments. But yeah, the sneaker wall is back here because I just had the most space in here for it, and it's kind of a mess right now. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it in the new apartment. I kind of like the idea of shelves, honestly, but I don't know. I don't hate this. I'm just like undecided. And then a mirror I never hung up. And then we have my desk with my little decor background, which is kind of cutesy when I'm, you know, on a call. I have a lot of meetings during the week, so I want it to be cute behind me. My desk is kind of small, but it helps me not have too much clutter on it. For those of you who didn't know, I do work from home full time, so I spend a lot of time at this desk. I work 10 to 6, you know, Monday through Friday, so this is where I be at. This is the book I'm reading right now at the time of recording. I'm reading 7 Days in June for book club, and I'm only a little bit in, but so far I love it and I'm very hooked already, so I think I'll get through that one pretty quickly. So back here on my shelves, again, just like a common theme, a lot of knickknacks, a lot of streetwear inspired stuff. I have a sneaker candle that I have yet to burn, another Sue tie piece, which is this very cool little basketball. This was a planter, but I turned it into a pen holder. Oh, over here we do have my mini brat dolls, which I got into this for a short time, but it was fun. Yeah, me and my little cousin would buy these mini brat dolls, and every time I'd buy one, I'd buy her one. And so now I have this little collection, but then I realized I needed to chill because, like, what am I gonna do with all these? So they live on the shelf, but yeah. There's little Princess Tiana. We also have Bubbles up here. Yeah, there's my little sister when she was a baby. Cute, cute. And yeah, this is some random hypebeast stuff. So this is a Moschino Coke can I got many years ago in Italy. Cause Reese Puff box and a Supreme mac and cheese box. These are empty, don't worry, there's no food in them. But I really should like think about like flattening them and framing them or something, but I just think they're cool. Oh, over here we didn't really miss much. There's my calendar, but this closet is just coats. So yeah, it's very full. I need to get rid of some coats, but. Last but not least, let's check out my bedroom. And basically, this huge room was not meant to be a bedroom. I just made it a bedroom. So, yeah, it was never really being used. I don't know what the space was really for, maybe a game room or something, but as you can see, I made a very obnoxious bedroom out of it, and it's probably my favorite part, although there's no windows. So that is the biggest thing I'm looking forward to in my new place, is I will have windows in my bedroom again. Here you have like some jackets hanging, my laundry, and I keep all my cozy hoodies and sweatshirts up top. That's typically what I work in every day. The crazy thing is it still looks so full, but I actually just cleaned it out and got rid of so much stuff. So yeah, obviously I have a problem, but I am really proud of this because I'm able to see all my clothes, and the goal is to actually wear the things that are here. So we'll see how that goes. So that's like regular shirts, like when I'm actually going somewhere, and these are just like all t-shirts. Over here we have dresses, and I have tons of dresses. So the dresses are split between here and down here. This is long skirts and this is short skirts and skirts. This has like been my new obsession, is mini skirts. Down here we have jeans, which I don't wear jeans often, so I did get rid of a lot of those. And then this is my rest of my dresses, going more into the darker and neutral shades. And then the last section, we have more pants, but instead of jeans, these are more like, we have some like Adidas pants and cargos and just like non-denim pants. And then this little section down here is two-piece sets. I love me a matching set, so they just needed their own little section so they could all hang together. Up here is some random stuff I just didn't know what to do with. Mostly props and just like random stuffed animals and a basketball. I do love basketball, by the way. I have a few random hats. This cowgirl hat I wore in Nashville. This Von Dutch hat that still has the tag on it, I bought when I was in London. And then there are a few more hats hidden in here. I'm just not a big hat girl. I don't honestly ever wear them, but I do like to hold on to a few just in case. And then I also have my belt hanging. This rug was in my living room in my old apartment, but I do kind of love it in the closet space. It severely easy vacuumed though, so hopefully you can't see that part that well. And then over here we have my overly stuffed dresser. Now this I have not cleaned out yet, so I do need to get rid of some stuff in those bussin' drawers. But yeah, we just have some cute little, again, knickknacks and stuffed animals, some dried flowers that kind of match the color scheme. Some crystals that I've just like gotten over time, honestly, from people or like from events. Oh, I almost forgot. I do have this really cool squiggly velvet mirror. I don't love the like position it's in the room, but I really wanted my closet like behind me so I could do like outfit checks. So it's fine for now, but I will definitely be like moving that somehow differently in the new apartment. Over here, so this is kind of like the ugly corner. It's definitely not done up or decorated at all. It's pretty random. This is an old vanity that I don't use at all, so that needs to go away. This is a box of clothes I haven't worn yet, so that is there because I might need to do some filming in some of those pieces. And yeah, just literally kind of a mess over here. And then over here, an even bigger mess is my shoes that are not in the shoe wall. So I did not like ever organize these. They've just been spilling out of bags for a year and a half. That's how long I've lived here for. And I really desperately need to get them back together when I move. But for now, they're just gonna get cleaned up and stay in these bags so I can move them again. But yeah, definitely not very aesthetic in this corner over here. Over here is my lovely bed that I sleep very nicely in, very cozy. This is a little ghetto. I'm using a tray table for a second nightstand because I only ever had one nightstand. In New York, I just didn't have space for two nightstands. So a little ghetto, but I'll figure it out. My velvet headboard is from Amazon and I love that. My pillow pet that I've had for a gazillion years. I don't even know how long. And then I actually don't have a TV. I have a projector. And even though I don't like love the projector stand being there, I do really love the projector. Like I have come to prefer it over a TV, to be honest. But yeah, and then I have a perfectly blank wall for my TV and movies. So then over here we have my nightstand, some books, and then we have a little book corner. This is where my book collection lives. There's like some in this cart right here, and then there's just piles on the floor. I need to go through those as well, but Yeah, I do love my little floating bookshelves. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do those again either, but I do really like them. And then the last section of the bedroom is the like, kind of like accessory, get ready area. It's really nice to have this space and all these things together. I will miss this amount of space for sure. But we have the sunglasses and jewelry over here. Very organized, as you can see. My sunglasses are organized by color. And all of these clear cases are also from Amazon. And yeah, they just stack on top of each other. The jewelry stand, I'm pretty sure, is also from Amazon. Like pretty much everything is. And yeah, just a bunch of costume jewelry. Truly nothing fancy, but you know, fun. This vanity is my dream vanity. I did a lot of research to find one that was big and had a lot of drawer space, and I do really love this vanity. Here we have some hair accessories. Don't use them often, but I do like to have some bobby pins handy just in case. And then there's just different hair stuff in these drawers. And then we have the purses, which again, I tried to color organize the best that I could. A few of the more awkward shaped ones are hanging. And then we have like neutral colors on top, since obviously those get used a little bit more. And then we have some fun stuff in the cubby holes. But yeah, I do really like having my purses out like this. I used to have them all hanging on hooks, and it's just hard to dig them out and to see all of them. So I do really like having this kind of display. Oh, and then I did also add some of these like clear dividers, again, also from Amazon. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little basement tour, and definitely let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any ideas for me moving into my 2-bedroom. So just so you guys know, I will obviously have one room be the bedroom, but the other room is gonna be a closet. So I'm going to make the whole room a closet / office. So as you guys saw, I had a little office set up here. So I'm going to like condense that and make the room mostly a closet, and then like have my little desk area in it. So we'll see. The rooms are not huge because again, I'm going to a normal apartment. This is not normal. So I'm gonna work with the space differently, and we'll see what I come up with. But I'm really excited. Send me any ideas you have, comment any ideas you have, and I am really excited to show you guys the new spot, so stay tuned. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, homies.